Organic products are not working. They don't really do the job they claim to do. But is that the truth? I have come to the realization that organic products does work. But some of the reasons why our organic products seems not to be working is the use of wrong material. And once you have a bad vendor, a bad raw material vendor, see, a lot of people are in the mud. They will end up formulating nonsense, and one of which is essential oils. I'm going to be talking about essential oils. I've been seeing a lot of oils online and people are calling it essential oils. See, if you are into organic skincare, you should have a background knowledge in chemistry. I did chemistry up to the university. If you don't have that background knowledge, you need to click to a mentor that has a background knowledge in chemistry, so that they can help you with a lot of things. If not, you'll be buying a lot of nonsense. Okay, I'm not gonna be posting those oils here because I'm not out to spoil anybody's business. I don't want to spoil anybody's business because I am also building my brand. But I always try my best to be honest when it comes to me advertising my products. Now the truth is, a lot of oils you people buy as essential oils and use them in your formulation are not essential oils. What are essential oils? Essential oils are concentrated plant extract. Concentrated. And what is the percentage usage? The percentage usage of essential oil is from like 0.5 to 3%, but at most is 0.5 to 2%. Just few are used up to 3%. But you would tell me you are selling essential oil and on it the percentage usage is up to 50%. How comes? That is not essential oil. That is a first knowledge you should know. And when you see such a thing, you should just know that that is not essential oil. I'm going to be telling you a lot of things about essential oils, how they are gotten, and some of the examples of essential oils. Remember, I told you that essential oils are concentrated plant extract. And the percentage usage is from 0.5 to 3%. Most of the essential oils, they are from 0.5 to 2%. Just few are used up to 3%. And example of essential oils is our lavender oil, our tea tree oil. These two I have mentioned, you can just see how concentrated they are. So can you use up to 50% of that? Even when they are selling it, you will notice that they come in small containers. Those are the right ones you should buy. I even advise my students to make their own essential oils. Yes, I prefer making mine myself. We all know that tea tree oil treats acne. So just imagine you putting a certain essential oil into your production, knowing that it's tea tree oil, tackling acne. And at the end of the day, you notice that what you actually use is not tea tree oil. Tea tree oil treats acne and spots very well if you get the right one. Another example of essential oil is our frankincense oil, our peppermint oil. One of the benefits or the function of peppermint oil is that it fights fungi. So just imagine a customer coming to you with fungi and you formulate a product putting your peppermint oil in there, thinking that it's gonna tackle the fungi. And at the end of the day, you don't see result. It's because you used the wrong peppermint oil. We have our eucalyptus oil, then we have our lemon oil. And we all know that lemon oil kills bacteria. Like for example, maybe you have breakout due to maybe bacteria exposure to a certain environment. Once you use lemon oil, you start noticing that the acne are going away. We have lemongrass oil. It also kills bacteria. We have orange oil, rosemary oil. There are a whole lot. And because essential oils are very concentrated, it is advisable to even use them in drops. Sometimes just 2 or 3 drops can go a long way. 0.5% can go a very long way. So how are essential oils got to know? What are the process in getting your essential oil or extracting your essential oil? They actually have a lot of processes, but the most popular one is steam distillation. We did this in chemistry, or cold pressing. I think a lot of DIY, if you check, you will see how to get your essential oil through cold pressing. So these are the two popular processes: steam distillation and cold pressing. This is the reason why I advise you to make your own essential oil. So I'll be giving you two processes on how to make your essential oil, and the first one is steam distillation. Let me explain. Just pay attention. The first step of steam distillation is by preparing your material. Maybe getting your plant, like maybe your orange peel or any other plant, then clean it, grind it, or you cut it to increase the surface area. Then you put your prepared plant material in a still and you put heat under. I'm going to be putting the picture here. Most companies, they use this process, but you that you are in the house, you can better still use cold process, which is easier. So once you introduce steam or fire, let me call it fire or heat, what happens is that, remember in the still you also introduce water into it. So once you introduce heat, what happens is that the steam carries the volatile aromatic compound from the plant material into the vapor. It's like the steam passes through the plant. It passes through the plant. I don't know how we explain it. Let me just use something to explain it. Let's say these are the plants, right, up here, and the steam is down here. This is hot water, right? So this hot water passes through this plant here. So when it passes through this plant here, it carries the volatile aromatic compound. It carries it, and when it is coming up here, it comes in the form of vapor. And you know that that vapor is full of nutrients. I hope you understand. We have talked about preparation. We have talked about distillation, that's introducing steam. We've talked about what again? We've talked about evaporation. So let's talk about condensation. What next? When it is now in the form of a vapor, what happened? I'm going to be putting the picture here while I'm talking so that you understand what I'm talking about. Now remember that the vapor is a mixture of your essential oil and steam. So that vapor is essential oil and steam. What happens is that it cools and condenses back into a liquid, into another, let me call it another still or another tank. It cools and condenses back into a liquid. Now, so condensation takes place. So the how do they call it? The conversion of vapor into a liquid is called what? Condensation, right? In chemistry, we did it. The next thing is separation that takes place, because at that moment you need to get your essential oil differently. And your water, essential oil being less dense, we did density, right? Essential oil is less dense, so it will float at the top of the water. Remember, the higher the density, then the higher the weight, or how do I call it? Yes, if anything is more dense than the other, it will be down. But if anything is less dense than the other, it will be up. So the essential oil is less dense, it will float on the water. So separation takes place. Water is at the bottom, then your essential oil is at the top. So you can now, through you open your pump and you get your essential oil, and your water comes at the other way. Another process of extracting your essential oil is through cold press. A lot of people do this one. The first step is preparing your material. Maybe you get your lemon or your orange, and then you peel out the peelings. Yes, you remove the peelings. There are many processes. You can just use your knife, you remove the peelings, or you use a grater and you just grate the peelings out carefully without touching the insides. Next step is rupturing. The oil sac in the peel are ruptured. You either do it mechanically or you do it using a device. The next step is pressing, and the next step is separation. The truth is that when you do the pressing, some other liquid will be involved, like water. Then you have to separate your oil from the water. And mostly the process of separating your oil from the water is mostly done through this process called centrifugation. Centrifugation is a process of separating substance based on their density. A lot of you who do this homemade coconut oil. That's what you do. After you stand your coconut oil and the oil floats, and then you get your oil and then you let the water. That's don't mind the sanctification language. The words is very simple. It's just the method of separating your substance based on density. Water is more dense than oil, so oil has less dense than water, so it will obviously float on water. Another process of getting your essential oil is through infusion, and this one I do it a lot. I just get my lemon peel, my orange peel, my lavender seeds, then I infuse it with my desired oils, like maybe my sunflower oil. I love using sunflower because it doesn't clog the pores. Yes, so you just infuse it with your like what I've mentioned, either your lavender seeds, your orange peel, your lemon peel, then infuse it for some time. Then after some time, maybe I always infuse it for more than 1 month, sometimes 2 months. You come and you filter everything out. It comes out really well. So I would advise you to make your own essential oil yourself than buying it, because you cannot be selling essential oils in liters, 1 liter. And I see people say, go ahead and use this essential oil. You can go ahead and use half of it in your 1000 ml cream. No, make your essential oil yourself. They are very good, very good. So make it yourself in order to be sure of what you made. So that is my advice to you. In case you want to join our skincare training, do wait to contact us on WhatsApp through the WhatsApp number you are seeing on your screen. Training with us, we help you go a long way. We help in creating your logo. We mentor you for free for more than 6 months. We help you in branding, making sure that your business is stable and booming, and we answer all your questions. After you paid for training, you're going to be added into a WhatsApp mentoring group where you're going to be meeting other students. You share your knowledge there. We ask questions there almost every day, and then we get answers and we improve our knowledge. And I'm not planning to stop that group anytime. So long as I am alive and healthy, I answer my students. So in case you want to start a supplement business like the one you're seeing on your screen, we do give supplement at wholesale prices, very good prices. You can buy them wherever you are. We ship to you. Always good to combine your supplement business into your skincare business. And thank you. See you in my next video.